state for I don't know how long. My senses, myself, scattered far and wide. I'm barely aligned enough to communicate. I need an intervention to pull me free. Would you help me? Out of sync with reality. I need to find a Daedra sage named Urvank, a master of the 11th Force change. He may be my best hope of escaping this sync. The only lead I have is one of Urvank's disciples, Mora, in windswept crag. Are you suggesting I should have dragged half the Order along on this expedition? Maybe held a symposium? I prefer to conduct my... to underestimate how strong the 11th Force would be here. Being right, Master, is half the reason why I'm here. I hardly have a moment to myself anymore. My study of the old ways has fallen to the wayside because of my usual duties. Your concerns are valid. I wanted to study the 11th Force change within this realm of oblivion. You see, Mehrunes Dagon is best known for his power of destruction, but that is merely a port. Really? The 11 Forces are only the basis for your entire studies as a Psijic. You should take some time from your practical studies to brush up on your theory. The 11th, most sacred. Everything, really. I underestimated Change's currents here in the Deadlands. When I reached, among other things, I'm out of sync with this realm, with myself. He is a well-known... Are you suggesting I... Well, you're one to talk, aren't you? We're together now, so that's one problem solved already.
strange place to come across a fellow wanderer. I suppose that's fortune for us both. My eyes deceive me. Or are you the one who slew the Vulcan back in the City of Ash? Yes, I know who you are. Dagon was not pleased with your actions. Practically
So the ghost returns.
Wait, you can see me?
And hear you, unfortunately. I see you brought someone to help offend my other senses, too.
Unbelievable.
Your odor precedes you, leaky skin bag. At least I could tune out the apparition, but your sweaty, reeking body would test even Lord Dagon's endurance. Well, go on before your overwhelming miasma seeps into everything and drives away the fish. Sending you to Master Irving would be akin to farting downwind. I wouldn't inflict your odious odor on my worst enemy, let alone a Daedra of his esteem. Whatever your troubles, they'll be over soon. Your smelly existences are mercifully brief. I just want to fish without your fetid meat musk burning my nose. You can go. I want you to go away. But some... They do? Oh my. That somehow makes it even worse. There went the last vestiges of... Oh, I really couldn't say. Why don't you take a dip and see for yourself? What don't I have against you? You mortals are like an irritating itch. They're long enough to be a nuisance, but nothing of any lasting consequence. The pointlessness of your existence offends me. Why any Daedra have an interest in you is beyond me.
I'm sorry you had to endure that, but considering most Daedra's temperaments, Mora's caustic personality isn't so bad. I think we might be able to make some headway with her. I've observed her for some time now, while trying to make contact. I think she's dissatisfied by more than just our presence. There's something more to this apocalypse seed business than she's willing to admit. It might help persuade her. Mora mentioned end times ash trees. I vaguely recall some trivial details from my travel preparations. I think I can identify one of those trees. Here, this is the specimen we're looking for. Well, in a manner of speaking. This is an end times ash tree, but it appears to be like most things in the Deadlands. I am still cleansing fire. That's a good new light breaking through the flames. That's it! The end times ash begins a new life. My body, it's gone. Again. how our meddling with the end times ash affected my asynchronous state. I was fully aligned with myself again, if only for a brief moment. Puzzling. I'm afraid I don't understand the implications, but Irving might. We should return to Mora. We could, but I'm not quite... Mora, we have something for you.
Oh, a new smell. How inventive. Are you attempting to mask your horrendous stench by rolling around in ash and dirt? Huh, only a mortal would believe. An apocalypse seed? How did you... I honestly thought you'd wander off and die before the new seedlings took. And you just brought this to me? Why would you do that? I made no pact with you. I don't understand. This is some sort of trick, isn't it? Are you even smart enough for tricks? Maybe you really did just bring it to me. Idiot mortal. Well, it's not like I'm just going to turn it away, but I'm not going to be in debt to a mortal. I suppose you demonstrated you aren't completely useless, and you muffled your overpowering stench. Fine. I'll help you to find Master Irving. Seek out Shirodar in the Flea Pits district of Wretched Spire. He was the last mortal to see the Master.
Wretched Spire? I'll meet you there.
You have more.
Wait, please. Just listen.
Gilfrick sent you to haunt me, didn't he? Dubious hench ghost, this one is not fooled. Ah, mercy! This one does not wish to become Gilfrex's ghost slave as well.
Just stop for one moment and let me explain.
Call off your attack, ghost. Shiro, you... More? Oh, Gilfrix, he is...
Let's find this Gilfrex and be done with it.
Gilfrix. I just need more time.
Time. I have time. You do not. One day, filth. You're not one of my debtors. Yet. But everyone in Wretched Spire needs something, and I provide. Right to the chase. I hate that. I like to watch the needy squirm. Shiradar, for example. Big squirmer. You, not so much, I suppose. Is that why the cat sent you? As muscle? Raw deal. The cat promised he could get me a little item called the Slave Choker from False Martyr's Folly. It's not getting me any closer to the Slave Choker, that's for sure. Fine. I've wrung enough fear out of the cat these last few days to have my fill. It's overpowering the more subtle miseries I savour.
Just stay put. My friend is never going to catch up if you keep running off.
But that is how Gilfrix catches up to this one too!
I told you, they've already paid off your debt.
It's you. The ghost says everything is all right. Is it true? Gilfrix forgave it? Gilfrix never forgives anything. Or perhaps Master Erwin was right. This one's fortunes can change for the better. Perhaps next time it will even be Shirodar who changes them. Well, you see, this one does not know the Master's ever-shifting path, so he cannot say for sure. But he does know that Master Irving planned to visit a new disciple. Or disciple-to-be, rather. Hixo, a skeptic of the Master's ways. This one will mark the place on your map. He is certain you will find the Stubborn One and Master Irving there. Unless Irving has already convinced Hixo and they...
Synchrocesia is shifting again. That is so disorienting. I think I'm responding to the changes you're creating here. It's a miracle we've maintained a connection this long. I take it as a good sign that my synchrocesia is coming closer to alignment, even if it's unstable. Ixo, was it? No need for any hostility. Well, that makes the risk of bodily harm moot.
What, maggot? Master of lies. Irving says even stone softens when needed. Nonsense. Things made strong are strong. Things made weak are weak. Prove the strength of his words. Otherwise, Irving, show me the strong stone that becomes soft. The hard stone that becomes brittle. The weak stone that becomes strong. You aren't, unless there is truth.
Over here. Did you find the stones? Ixo should be along. It'd be hard to miss... Oh, well, he's arrived.
Maggot, you return. It is as Irving said. Strong becomes weak. Weak becomes strong. Change is inevitable. His stones prove the strength of his words. I did not understand him. Now, Irving awaits you to the south. Grow, maggot, into something strong.
I'm really glad your mood improved before this happened. Hello? Who's speaking? Wait. Master Irving? Is that you?
to order. I cannot change her, but she can change herself. She seeks to master the 11th Force, but you do not master change. She must let go of this urge before the current she fights against. The bat is born to fly, but still must learn to glide upon the wind. She cannot force the sky to carry her where she desires. She must learn to follow the wings of change. My words fall on deaf ears, but my thoughts find an open mind. I cannot send them far and wide, but when I am close to one who desires understanding, I will be heard. No, though it's possible all bacon could do this. It's possible you could do this. A complex course along the path of change can be a longer journey than most are willing or able to make. You yourself, mortal, are bound by the length of your life. And must not your I cannot change you.
Not what I expected, but then nothing about this journey has been thus far. The Banekin's, Master Irvank's voice comes through clearly, but I don't understand. He's telling me he can't correct my alignment with this realm. I don't know. I'm stretched so thin. Just holding on to some semblance of reality all this time has been exhausting. I don't think I can go on fighting like this much longer. If a master of the 11th Force can't fix this, what hope do I have? I can barely think straight anymore. If you have any brilliant ideas, I'm open to suggestions. Yes, you're right. I'm a Psijic. I know myself better than anyone. I am the master of myself. It's too much. I can't keep fighting it. I have to let go. I feel it. Pulling. Pushing. But I can flow with it. I can align with it. Ah, at last. I'm whole again. I can't begin to describe how unpleasant it is to be strewn across the cosmos. I think my sense of touch was underwater half the time. And my teeth feel like I've been sleeping with my mouth open. Yes, I understand how to keep this realm's chaos from pulling me apart now. I'll be fine. Thanks to your efforts as my proxy. If I had to be out of phase with reality, I'm glad you were there to help me. Please, accept this with all my gratitude. Well, of course, it's not so easy to let go of control when your entire existence is in jeopardy. Then I think you have a great deal to learn about the mortal condition. I can share the finer details later.